lightning rounds. All right?
Matthew Perry, the one that made us laugh.
You broke a little girl's leg?
No, I feel horrible, okay?
It says here that a Muppet got whacked on Sesame Street last night. Where exactly were you around 10-ish?
Matthew Perry, the one that left without a goodbye. The actor, who was best known for playing Chandler Bing on Friends, was found dead at a Los Angeles area home on Saturday. We've been wondering ever since the day our beloved Matthew Perry passed away, whether his death was planned, coincidental, or just natural. So far, we have gotten no answer, and therefore, we should be taking a moment of appreciation to all the things he has left us throughout history, and remember him in the way he wants to be remembered. The cause of actor Matthew Perry's death at his residence Saturday will require additional investigative steps by the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office before reaching a conclusion, according to records from the agency.
Matthew Perry, law enforcement sources saying that the actor was found dead at his house, apparently in a jacuzzi. The authorities stating that he did appear to have died of an accidental drowning. Now, emergency personnel also telling TMZ that first responders responded to a call reporting cardiac arrest at his house. They say no drugs were found at the scene, and right now they're investigating, but so far no foul play is suspected either.
The medical examiner updated its online record for Perry on Sunday afternoon, listing his cause of death as deferred.
A source close to Perry telling NBC News that the 54-year-old actor was discovered by his assistant. Law enforcement says that he was found unresponsive in a jacuzzi at his Pacific Palisades home Saturday.
Saturday evening, yellow and black LAPD crime scene tape blocked off the entrance to Blue Sail Drive, a Tony Street just off the Pacific Coast Highway at the crest of a hill, with sweeping views of the Pacific Ocean. Perry, who was born on August 19, 1969, in Williamstown, Massachusetts, was raised in Ottawa, Canada, and went to primary school there. His mother, Suzanne Morrison, worked as Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau's press secretary and journalist. John Bennett Perry, his father, was an actor and model. In 1979, the younger Perry had a cameo appearance in an episode of his father's police drama, 240 Robert.
Doctor?
No, my partner and I are paramedics.
What's a paramedic?
Well, it comes from the Greek word para, which means alongside of. You see, we work alongside of doctors.
Wow!
He appeared on TV as a guest star a few times before returning as Chaz Russell on Boys Will Be Boys from 1987 to 1988.
Yeah, listen to this one. Dear Bucci, how about giving a loyal fan some private kissing lessons?
I get that kind too.
Yeah, right.
Check this out. Dear Chaz, you are so cute. You'd make a perfect date for my
Granddaughter.
Yeah, nice try.
I think you'll find that she's smarter than most exotic dancers.
Boys Will Be Boys premieres January 16th on Fox.
He went on to have roles on Growing Pains and Sydney, but it was NBC's legendary comedy Friends that gave him his big break in 1994. Perry received an Emmy nomination in 2002 for his 10 seasons as the sarcastic, commitment-phobic Chandler Bing. With Perry and co-stars Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, Matt LeBlanc, and David Schwimmer, Friends was the trendiest program of the 1990s, up until this very second. But it wasn't all laughs and living freely for him. Perry battled addiction behind the scenes despite his success, going to treatment 15 times in the course of his career. What's shocking was that in 2016, he claimed to have forgotten about taping Friends seasons 3 through 6 on Britain's BBC Radio 2 and had no memory of them whatsoever. His co-stars and friends from the TV show Friends have never left his side while he was battling his addiction. In fact, the actor told people ahead of the publication of his memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, that he gave thanks to his friends' co-workers for supporting him through his addiction. They were understanding, and they were patient, as he put it. It's like penguins. In nature, when one is sick or very injured, the other penguins surround it and prop it up and walk around until that penguin can walk on its own. And that's kind of what the cast did for me, he added. His enduring relationship with the cast members was demonstrated when they reunited for the HBO Max reunion program in 2021. He said, "It's a group that really is close and tight-knit and loves each other."
This will be the last time that we're ever asked about the show as a group, that we will do this. Like, we're not going to do this again in 15 more years.
And it indeed was the last. The passing of Matthew Perry has left us all wondering, how did it happen? Because no one has a clear picture of what actually happened. Did he really drown, or was he drowned by someone? Was there some toxic pills in his body? What really happened? If us fans are in need of closure, just imagine what his family and friends are going through. No apparent answer was provided on how Matthew Perry actually passed. We only know that he drowned in his hot tub, but is there more to the story? A lot of theories have been going around on what could have possibly happened, and others were stating the reason behind his sudden passing. Therefore, covering them would be beneficial to have a better perspective on the passing of our beloved Matthew Perry. Many theories have indicated that his passing was actually planned. After not posting on his Instagram account for months, Perry came back on the 11th of October with a small post, followed by another post on October 16th with his father. But here's where it gets mysterious. On October 17th, Matthew Perry posted a video of him going around the room showing some Batman displays until he reaches the top corner of the room to show us a Batman symbol. We all know what the Batman symbol means, right? In case you don't, it means someone is in need of some help. But the posts don't stop there. 2 days later, October 19th, he posts the Batman symbol yet again, where its light is shining from the bottom of his pool, stating, "Sleep well, everybody. I've got the city tonight. Matman." And day after day, he kept on publishing different posts, all relating back to Batman. But this particular post, which was the last one before his passing, in addition to this one, has played a big role in these theories. The first one shows us where he exactly passed, and in the other, he is stating that Batman plays pickleball. But what actually got all of us shocked is that Matthew Perry was playing pickleball earlier in the day of his passing for about an hour, according to his coach. What does all this mean? Was Perry secretly sending out a cry for help through subtle Batman clues? Or was it truly just a tragic accident? It really leaves all these questions going through our minds, and it's scary to want to know the truth. But his Instagram posts suggest that Matthew Perry knew his fate. No matter how he passed or why he passed, no one can ever forget Matthew Perry and what history he left behind and the positive impact he left on our earth, with people from across the globe feeling inspired by him, and just people that were having a bad day and decide to at least any episode of Friends to cheer them up. The Friends cast broke silence after a while of his death and released a joint statement. "We are all so utterly devastated by the loss of Matthew. We were more than just cast mates. We are a family. There is so much to say. But right now, we're going to take a moment to grieve and process this unfathomable loss. In time, we will say more as and when we are able," the statement said. "For now, our thoughts and our love are with Maddie's family, his friends, and everyone who loved him around the world." This statement was released after the cast paid him tribute in his very private funeral, where only family and friends attended.
Friends by name and by nature, farewelling one of their own. David Schwimmer, Lisa Kudrow, Courtney Cox, and Jennifer Aniston arriving at a church at the Forest Lawn Cemetery in Los Angeles, embracing each other and mourning Matthew Perry, whose casket was wheeled in.
And after quite a while, the cast has posted some of their favorite memories, pictures, and moments with Matthew Perry. But at the end of the day, we will only remember him by what he wanted us to remember him by. But most importantly, we will all remember his name, Matthew Perry.
Tiffany asks, how would you like to be remembered?
I would like to be remembered as somebody who lived well, loved well, was a seeker. His paramount thing is that he wants to help people. That's what I want.